We are at the trailhead for the Chinnabee Silent Trail in the Talladega National Forest. This is in northeastern Alabama, and we're beginning about a 4-mile trek down to Lake Chinnabee, where we hope to camp for the night. It's November the 21st, day before Thanksgiving 2018. We've got blue skies, temperatures in the mid-50s. Might get a little chilly tonight, but we're ready for it, and I'm ready to hit the trail. What about you?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. The trailhead we started at was on Route 281. It's maybe a mile or two, I think maybe southwest of the Cheaha State Park. And they've got parking right on the road. Or if you want, you can park in the campgrounds. I think it's called Turnip Seed Campgrounds. About 1/8 of a mile from the parking lot on the road. But beautiful time of year to be hiking. It may not be peak color, but it's pretty close. And nice dry air, blue sky. Just perfect for backpacking. We are about a mile or two in to our hike, and we've made it to the shelter. Looks like a nice place. Picnic table and a fire ring, and a beautiful view. Well, we're about 2 or 3 miles into our hike, and the sun is starting to get a little bit low. But the nice thing about that is that it sets all these colors off. I'll swing around here. We are enjoying a nice warm campfire at our campsite that we found just in time, just as the last light of day was fading. And we've got our hammocks set up, and we're having some cheese and crackers. And what's the main course tonight?
I don't know.
Well, we have arrived at a verdict, and because it's probably going to be a little bit chilly tonight, we thought we'll do the tortilla soup. Ostentatious tortilla soup from Packet Gourmet. One of our favorites. And did somebody think to bring avocado?
Yes, somebody did think to bring avocado.
I married the right woman. So it looks like we'll have some avocado to kind of kick this up. And sounds good.
Yum. Some avocado, got some cheese, tortillas, some beans, some corn, rice. Yeah.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving from northeastern Alabama in the Talladega National Forest. We got to camp last night and it was just getting dark. So had to put on the headlamps and set up our hammocks, which you can see back here, and made a fire, had some dinner, and had a great evening. So this morning I woke up, it was about 30, low 30s, a little chilly, but we stayed warm, and now have a nice fire going, have some hot coffee, and getting ready to plan out our day. Time for some breakfast. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know this is one of my favorites. Diner Deluxe scrambled eggs from Packet Gourmet. I'm going to heat up some tortillas to have with the scrambled eggs. This was Cheryl's idea. I think it's a good one. Unfortunately, I think you're going to have kind of an aftertaste of singed hair off the back of my hand by the time I get these heated up. Alright, I think we're just about ready. Wanted to give you a shot of our hammock setup from last night before we break camp. And we didn't have a lot of trees to work with in the little campsite we found here next to a stream, but we made it work out and had to use one of the trees for both of us, which with a bridge hammock is a little bit more difficult because they're wider at the ends. But made it work out. And last night we had the tarps were actually overlapped, so we had good coverage there in case it rained. Made for a comfortable night's sleep. Okay, before we finish breaking camp, I want to show you a device I make to increase my camp comfort. If there's no logs or big rocks to sit on, I construct this device. It's called the Mcclain Dirt Lounger, named after a friend of mine Wayne Mcclain, who lives in Belfry, Montana. Consists of a flat rock secured with some cordage to a prop stick, and then I just anchor it with a large rock in the back. And then I hollow out this area down here and put my backpack against that flat rock with some clothing or jackets inside, just to make it a little more comfortable. But very nice to be able to lay back against something after a long day on the trail. The Mcclain Dirt Lounger. Okay, so we're all packed up, ready to hit the trail. We had a beautiful hike in yesterday. Fall colors were beautiful, and arrived at this campsite right at sunset. Gathered some wood, had a nice warm fire under a full moon, and temperatures were a little cold last night, but we were prepared for that and slept well. Woke up this morning, had a good breakfast, and just enjoyed the peace and quiet. So plan today is to head back to the trailhead up on 281, and for anybody wanting to hike this trail called the Chinnabee Silent Trail, it's about 4 miles from the trailhead at 281 down to the place where we camped. If you go a little bit further, you'll see some very nice cascades, waterfalls. Trail gets a little bit steep, so you might consider camping before you get down there. There's 2 or 3 nice spots, and but yeah, it's been an enjoyable hike, and I'm ready to go. How about you?
I'm ready.
All right, well, let's go. Nice little campsite here.
Yeah. We are working our way up from the creek next to where we camped, and last night we walked by this nice little campsite right down here, and I'll try to zoom in on it. But the light was so low last night we didn't notice it. But beautiful little spot. Has some camp furniture and a fire ring. Good source of water.
Okay, so we're about 1.5 miles into our hike this morning and decided to stop and take a drink and enjoy the peace and quiet. What do you think so far?
It's a pretty place. Very nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here.
Colors are amazing.
Yeah. Pack off break.
Pack off break.
Okay, we had a nice little break at the shelter. Got all hydrated up, had a little snack, and I guess that's going to be our Thanksgiving dinner.
I guess so.
Well, worked pretty good. And I'm sure a turkey somewhere will be very thankful. So, but it's a nice view up here. Like to stay a little longer, but the sun's getting low. We've got about another 1.5 miles to go. So, I'm ready if you are.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Well, let's go. Well, we made it, and it was an excellent hike. I think we did, around 7 miles round trip. I think I would come back again. What about you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'd like to come back and do the loop, which is about a 17-mile loop. It would probably take 3 or 4 days, but that'll have to be on a future hike. As for now, I think that we need to plan Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep.
What
Deep
do you
fried turkey, right?
Deep fried turkey? No. How about a deep fried cheeseburger?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, let's do it.
Well, let's go.